Hello. How are folks doing today? Hope you're doing well. And to robot. This robot who's wrecked and stacked by the looks of it. Interesting looking character nonetheless. Right, I believe we are here for the good old fight. I'm gonna see if I can join in as a DPS first. Right, onwards and onwards. And it would help if I switched to the main. Boop. There we go. I just realised it doesn't matter. Right. I've got to admit, this is a beautiful hall. Very pretty indeed. Beautiful little castle. Oh, that was quick. Here we go. And we begin. Okay. So yeah, I got a new outfit, as you see. That's long skirt, cardigan and a t-shirt underneath. Nice. There to the party. You'll see that because my ugly mug's in the way.
Zelenia Triantaphili, Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
Unfortunately, you're following the wrong queen, my dear. But I'm not DPSing for this. Looking a little worried there.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
No one's planning on it.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Exactly. Everyone's running in. I did not run in. Fine.
Feel the sting of my divine blade.
Is that so? Oh, everyone's spreading out.
You must keep moving.
Okay. There we go. Oh. Okay.
Have at you.
So we've got a side swipe. Gotta go in, gotta go in. We're in. And then out. In, out, in, out. Just down the bound. Shit. Oh, that was... Oh, I see.
That her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
I see.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria. Heavens roar!
Oh, shoot!
Fall!
Yay! I lay on the floor.
Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
Who was he?
I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
I'll wait for this AoE to do its thing. Oh, I got auto-resed. Interesting.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Okay. That's pretty. Pretty pretty.
No more games.
Oh.
Quickly, away from the sigils.
Gotcha.
The sigils channel magic. Be on your guard!
Stay away from the shiny things. Gotcha.
You've no time even to fear my wrath.
Okay.
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you.
Uh-oh. God dang it. Crap.
Taste my steel.
I didn't hear this one. This would have been tricky. Tricky. Ooh. Oh my.
There is no escape. Surge.
Oh dear. What is that ball doing? Ah,
Have at you.
interesting. That activates one. Well, at least I get a chance to study the mechanics. Without being... well, while being splatted. That one's gonna pop. I think. That one. Okay. Then you run.
I know this is merely
Gotcha.
a reconstruction, and yet
I have pledged my life to the kingdom.
Well, looks like I'm not getting res. Yay! I guess we're just watching this for now.
Have at you.
That's a new mechanic. Hiding with that one.
My resolve shall never waver.
So you say. So you say. And heal up.
I am sworn to
There's
protect my queen. I will die before I yield.
Uh-huh. I bet you will. Oh, I got a res. Nice. Oh, crap. Go, 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 go. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, there we go. We made it. We made it. Oh, come on. I'm intentionally licking the floor.
Have at you.
No, really not intentional. I can understand why they prioritise raising other people, considering how many times I've died. Interesting. Huh. Goes round and round and round.
that's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
Right.
Fall.
Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, what?
Taste my steel!
Oh. That works. That works. Yeah, as much damage that while I'm still alive. Rage and royal indeed. Oh.
Have at you!
There we go. Stay away from all that mess. I dodged that by pure fluke. Guess that's not likely to come here. Yeah, we're good on this one. Oh, in. Oh, that was a sweaty one. I bet that poor little fairy is working overtime right now. Shit. No, I didn't make it. Get out of that. Get away from that. Oh. I don't want to be caught inside a glaive. Thief. Oh. Definitely glad I didn't heal this. That would not have been fun. Odds are this one will be safe. I bet. Yeah, it's good. There we go. Got it.
Taste my steel!
Oh my, this lady is a bullet sponge and a half. A right old bullet sponge. Oh, it's right there. Oh, a minute, folks. Oh, hello. Look, I am indeed machinist, yes. I decided probably wasn't a good idea to heal through this one. And I am glad I didn't. I would be hurting right now if I did. No, probably would be, in fact. I might have died a few times already. Oh, also, welcome to the stream. Thanks for you to join. Yes. So that is either going to go there or there. Yep, going there. Everyone's... I don't know where folks are running to. That was a pure guess on my end. Oh. Okay. This lass keeps mixing multiple different mechanics together. Oh shit. I hate that. Into the middle, to the side. go. Now get away from the tanks. Last thing I want to do is be on top of a duck when that pops. I think I've got the hang of this fight now. Just about, anyway. It was certainly not a pleasant fight, that's for sure. Well, that was gonna go. Oh, I've just given myself a bleed. I'm an idiot. Shoot.
Taste my steel.
Did not know what to do there. Don't forget.
Rage and royal.
Golden things. Fly and fly.
Have at you.
Here we go. Flap, flap, flap. He's an interesting boss, to say the least. Right. Should be fine here. Should be being the word. Going over there. Everyone's staying inside. Oh, outside. There we go. I'd say the battle stabilized. The party has stabilized. Not dying anywhere near as fast as the start. Oh boy, was it chaotic start. I was out of that, you cheeky little. I was out of that. Boss lies. Boss lies. And then Q. I've probably died the most out of everyone here so far. Oh, that's going right for me. I've run into the bleed. Whoops. Book. Splat.
Taste my steel.
Face palmed again. Face. What's it?
Rage and royal.
Oh! Limit break. Heal a limit break. Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Have at you.
Oh, get out of that. Thank you. Woo. Oh. Ah. God dang it. Woo. Gonna have to go PNG me, because, game ain't liking it. Right, so we got PNG me. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, shit.
Have at you!
Well, I think we're not going to wipe now, it seems. Mostly. Like this boss is a bullet sponge and a half. Okay, I'm good.
Taste my steel!
I don't know if I should be in this stack, considering. But join it anyway. It's a multi-hit one. Okay.
Rage and royal!
Rage and royal to you too. There we go.
A disgraceful display.
They're coming the healer for that one.
Give me my queen. I have failed you.
Right, on to the story we go. Somehow I got a gum for counting floor tiles. Hey, and GG indeed. Thank you. Let's see what we're going to get here.
Did you get what you needed?
Oh, that cheeky little bugger.
Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so?
Oh.
Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission.
Oh.
Hold it!
I see.
If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key. Why do you so oppose our objective?
We're going to destroy other worlds
With
for
the
it.
key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless. We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
Because it comes at the sacrifice and death of others. You want another thing? What do you think on the other reflections?
How miserly you are. But unless you're willing to compromise, you won't be able to save anyone or anything. Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course.
Evil and evil throughout the last two.
What you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calix.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
What a cheeky little bugger. What do he say is his gift? Ah, a tiara. I would not put that on if I were you. He was kind, but she could be stern. A pillar of strength when I ascended the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, she also buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressures of my situation. By preserving her memory and honour, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you. Lovely. Warrior just going to come back and realise, just like Odus.
Selenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
Welcome.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Yeah, Bubbles explains everything. Oh, yes.
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calix claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the Ninth, that raises some questions.
That it does.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe.
Indeed.
Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
So books still remain.
Indeed.
Of course, you are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
Okay. Well, go, it ain't up to you to say yes to the Queen's Fiend, the true Queen's Fiend.
This tiara, it was hers, the Endless Fiend's. What's it doing here?
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calix likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants.
Works.
Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calix made a copy of the memories.
Who knows?
In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
Nice.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria.
Mm-hmm. But it does.
Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
I don't see why not.
It would be for the best, I think.
Why would you don't wear it?
Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library and then...
Okay.
Farewell, Selenia.
I get the feeling we'll see her again. Okay, we're back at the top. Oh. Assuming it gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell. And at present we have no further leads on Calyx. Perhaps we could take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch up with each other on recent developments, so everyone will appreciate from hearing you. Oh, you stole her first. Then Emerald Vale. Birds mentioned by the recent intrigue. Doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you're none the worse for your trials, though. So myself, I concluded a meeting with Gossan about the cure for living sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who were stricken. I am now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look around the government sector to see if aught was amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. Emerald Vale. This is a surprise. Has Wilclamette gotten into trouble again? Nah. I see. Knowing you, I expect you already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been out with the people with their work and talking to those I met to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death and the occasional episode of confusion. I'm sure to let you know if there are any other changes. Yep. Alice Lay. Yes, hello? Ah, were you to call out of the blue? Is something wrong? No. What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep, and you didn't think to come and ask me? But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. I'm pleased to say that we've received permission to begin administering the cure for living sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milo shortly to see how he's responding to his treatment. You've met him before with Lamty, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. Yes, we'll do. Alpha Node. Excellent timing, my friend. I might call you myself to see how you're faring. Calyx? Well, something was obviously afoot. I couldn't imagine that such an individual would be involved. That's why you were able to prevent the simulator from showing further new uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. That I suspect it will. Both Alexandria still have great trust in Sphene. It is plain in the way they speak of her, even now, in how the Simulant was able to win them over. When they noticed she had ceased to appear again, rumour will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now. Pray rest up and recover your strength. Okay. Right, let's see. Okay, get you. Bear with me just a moment. And if I get things sorted. Okay. Thanks. Onwards and onwards. Okay. What do the others have to say, if I may ask? Busy. They've finished treating Milos. Then we'll have to go and visit him. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's affiliated with the same condition I was. I can't help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself round Solution 9 and see how things are. I'm sure Fernand's concerned about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not likely to resolve itself while becoming an endless remains an option. I have been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Kryl. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information on the about the key for Y'shtola as well. I'll help you. Good boy. There's we all have things to do. So, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned. So please be careful, everyone. Like dropping 10,000 volts up your bootle. Right, let's go to Milo's apartment. It's in resident radius 914, if I remember correctly. Exit Solution 9. Okay. To the residential sector. Splash, splash. White feet. Okay. Okay. Oh. That is quite the view. Milos. Hello. You came before with Queen's Fiend. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now. But just for Godmaster, I'll administer a healing spell. Oh.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an Endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
You feel different now?
Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life.
Oh yes.
And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother and not something else.
That should do it.
Boxy boxy.
You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alizé.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Indeed.
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
Possibly.
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
Aye. Understandable.
No. For Milos' sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihiola.
Well, there you go.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again.
Good thing. Good
Before,
thing.
I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Aye.
Queen's Fiend always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Nice.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know.
Good stuff.
Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
Suppose no one's figured it out yet. The living embodiment of
Good
the
to see
Fiend.
Milos doing so well.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real. And it reached Milos.
Indeed.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No. I shall forge ahead on a path of my own. One that honors the memory of my other self.
There we go. She's taking up the mantle again, is she? Only for the best if she does. Ba-ba-bam, ba-da-bam-bam. Okay, bear with me just a jiffy. Right, I'm gonna quickly grab a snack. One Kit Kat Easter egg acquired. Oh yes. Ruffle, 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 rustle, rustle. Lovely foil and chocolate everywhere. That's Fiend. Feeney's in higher spirits. Milo is kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day I hope I can speak with him about my other self. Let's return to the back room. On the way, let's just pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for the hard work.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded.
Oh.
We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration. The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
I see.
What is this?
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened.
Oh dear.
The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
Oh dear.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased.
Yep.
And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
Oh dear.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria?
Oh, it's gonna fall into chaos as everybody fights over the regulators.
The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Time is of the essence.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
Oh yes.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
Yep.
We have a situation on our hands. A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview.
Oh.
Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Unless the system's been hacked.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Yeah, probably.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
Aye.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts. A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident. For no apparent
So
reason.
the seeds of chaos and fear.
Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine, so everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods.
Oh.
More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Yeah, be careful.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Good boy, good boy.
Let's go.
You might be able to order them to stand down. Let's hope we can order them to stand down at least. Da, 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 da. Da, da. Da, da, da. Onwards and onwards. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. There we go. Things have settled down here, but I still see no sign of Erenvale. Let's split up and look for him. Oja, Sphene, please search in this settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us can defend ourselves. We'll help further out. Oh, cool. Do. Okay. Over here. Untried out riverbed. Splint. Oh, we're going right up high. And the spirits. Can I dodge them? Yep, dodge successful. Oh dear. And shot to the face. There we go. You all good there? Up you get. That was a close call. My thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. What lucky you found us when you did. Melville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, they could have ended badly. Both villagers were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. Seeding the sowing the seeds of chaos is what she's doing. Divide between the haves and have-nots, and gods infighting between them. Here we go. Here's me.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Yep.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you.
Okay.
After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
Oh. Oh dear.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain.
I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier.
Hmm.
Yet, when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
Huh. Interesting.
Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
Interesting.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
Oh dear. Interesting.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
The old switcheroo. Batteries. They'll need batteries for the Endless.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings?
Batteries. The Endless need energy. What better way?
Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Batteries. To power them. They need the batteries and power from somewhere. We're best to get it from those who don't have regulators. Those will fall behind.
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return.
Oh?
A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Krile and I are helping to render aid, but with the Sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
Oh dear. We need to hunt down Calyx and now.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for Neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you!
Go, 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 go.
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Cool.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Yep, we can. Onwards and onwards. Deal with the chaos. Oh, geez. I guess that bike flew her off.
Ahead. I leave her with you.
Oh dear.
Bloody things have gone mad.
That they have. These people are fighting back now. The twins.
Why is this happening?
Oh, jeez. Right, up war zone that.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Don't be so sure.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. This is just like before, when Zeralja unleashed the soldiers on us.
Reinforcing the fear.
I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Forcing everyone that has the regulators to choose to command us immediately. And go and kill everyone else for the power and the battery supplies.
No, you don't! Are you all...
Too slow.
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this.
Oh dear.
If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
Oh dear.
Are you all right?
Time to hunt down. Time to hunt down Calyx.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Oh, people, things. all going to be an abject terror now. The 12-year-old unharmed. There's small solace amongst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seemed to have been only temporary. Soldiers and the vehicle alike all ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. It's dim outside Everkeep. Though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that the Neo-Regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine anyone but Calyx would gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his end in some way. Soldier, are you still without your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. It's dying. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Now would you just talk to Everkeep administrators about that? They said it once wasn't so simple. Mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards, they also perform various vital tasks, like providing medical treatment and managing food production. Oh dear. If we shut them down, we struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use their weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. This seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Guljar. Happy boy. This powerlessness. I can't abide it no longer. Oh? No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people, for their happiness. I will do anything and everything. But please, lend me your aid. Oh, Sphene. You found the words I wish you'd said back then. How strict is yours, Sphene? Together we'll get through this. Indeed. Let's split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? Cool. Neat. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. While disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keep a close watch on our own machines. I also have a mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Yshdol and Alisley. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I want to learn to wield it again, at everyone's side. As for the key, I think it best remains in your care, though it means you will be at greater risk. In order to reach your burden, I shall endeavour to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. I'll take that crit. Yes. Oh, hello. Ghost, that's where he's at.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed.
Mm-hmm.
Such fragile flesh is worthless to us. How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The time is come to pose a new question.
Yes. At what cost for endless life, a legion lost. Okay. Right. The end of the cute quest chain, I guess. Oh. Great. Okay. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. Okay. I guess what to do now? I suppose we could go back to our original Clara Oakwood and resume from there. Since the latest content is now complete, the data center. If I remember, she was on one of these servers. Where are you hiding, Clara? Me. No. Nope. Here I am. Here we go. Yeah, I'll move me back there. Oop. Oop. Ba-da-ba. Back to Stormblood. Continue on my quest. Where are we? It's been a while. Okay. TVs. It is certain to have seen you somewhere before. Beg your pardon. The one who bested Gaius von Balzir wishes to offer assistance. That's it, it's highly irregular. Though I have heard it said you have a penchant for aiding the common man, in which case, before the occupation, I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me to scarce time for else, I think it important that these moments and events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable. I might ask a number of questions, a number of my fellow freedom fighters, ask them their motivation for taking part in this cause. You may take down their statements in this log, and thank you for your service. Looks like we're filling a book. There's the way. Whoop, whoop. Onwards and onwards. Da, 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 da. Splint. Oh, it's very similar music. Very chilled and relaxed. Off the moor. Why I joined the resistance? Well, goodness no. It was an average friend the Imperials butchered before my very eyes, back in El Amigo. We heard a stall in the markets, and the passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I could stop him. I wanted to get the fool was stealing, they got the footage troubles. I found my way here. That was that. God dang. Poor sword. Right. Big fella himself. Elisa. I just wanted to cook before all this. Simple fare, really. I had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know. And there's always a need for cooks. Always people who can work with whatever the foraging parties turn up. I might as well grab this quest while I'm here. A dash of green. This is a pot with a frown. You want to help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave the stew pot unattended, could you go and ask Timmy for a variety of herbs? 6 springs of whatever he's got in hand should suffice. Not as haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you had, as long as you had something. I'll be here when you get back. Cool. I gotta go back to there anyway, so we'll continue this way. Make a round of it. Anata Battle Maid. The Anata Battle Maid is not one to be trifled with. You look like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. I am a trainer, and I was told to expect new recruits this eve. Yet no one has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location. I do not know. The number 5 in all. These would-be warriors. Send them unto me. Did you chance to find them? Tut tut tut. Can't have nobody dodging their training. Well, why? Why indeed. To save lives, perhaps. Or to make amends for ones I couldn't. My father and my brothers were worked to death while building a Castellum. What did it matter to the Garleans, eh? More where that lot came from. After that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing. Understandable. Devout recruit. I know, I'm late. I had to say a prayer for my sister first. After what the Imperials did to her, death was a mercy. Oh dear. Yes, that's a doom. Aren't you the Aecon Slayer? Damned if I know why you bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance. Well, it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for Alamigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. Oh. You're either with them or not. And if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship, if you live long enough. You'll die stealing someone else's land, like us not. But that's the choice. But me, I'd rather die here. Fair enough. Okay, he'd rather die the honest man rather than die the thief. That's fair enough. There you are. Tut tut tut. Fiery recruit. Huh? Training? God, I was so busy practicing to impress the others I completely forgot. Thank you. Tut tut tut. You got me there. You got me there indeed. Good news with the wings. Guess the fairy lost a bit of weight. A little bit. Get off her face. No? There we go. There we go. Also, nice. Woo, it's only 25 months. I am extremely honoured. Thank you, thank you. Now, what are you doing? Because, yeah, truth be told, I absolutely love the wings, but it was, definitely sort of somewhat getting in the way. I'd like to think I've got a nice balance now. They're obvious. Not too big to block anything, not so small that they're not noticeable. Right. A little bit girthy. Pretty good. 1,000 pardons. So preoccupied I was with the question of whether Alamigo should be a monarchy or a republic, that I neglected to attend my training. How silly. I know, until we deprive the Imperials from our land, the question is moot. Indeed. What are you doing anyway? It's been a little while. Nice recruit. Teacher calls for me? I see. We were discussing strategies for disturbing Magitek army, you see, and... Oh, yes, of course. There's no time. If you would excuse me. Tut-tut. Chasing new recruits. Distracted from their training. Tut-tut-tut. Tebby. Tebby. Herbs, is it? 6 springs of whatever's on hand. But I can't spare that much. You'll take 2 and be glad of it. Okay. The reminder, you'll have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of a bother. Though you'll be surprised what you can find growing underfoot even in the Reach. Well met, Clara. Have you spoken with the freedom fighters? Yep. There you go. Fascinating. As they are varied, you have a knack for convincing others to bare their hearts to you. I could not have done better myself. Many years from now, these will be tempestuous times passed into memory. Their account shall serve as a window into the struggles. We must never forget, my friend. Never. Okay, time to find some herbs. Herbs and herbs and herbs. Oh. Oh, bugger. You were sent by the snake, weren't you? 1 in 4 recruits don't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh, bugger, oh, bugger. I'm sure that's not true. Ah, fragrant herbs. Thank you. More herbs. Doing full plate armor, always a bright idea. Fragrant herbs. Recruits present and accounted for. My thanks to you, Strider. Not all appreciate the rigor with which I train my recruits. Some favour a gentle approach, as if the Imperials will be so kind. Indeed. It's a thankless job to teach, some say. But I say this, survival is as thanks enough. Very well. More herbs, more herbs, more herbs. More herbs. Right here at the base of this tree. There they are, tree herbs. Here we go. More herbs. Herby, herby, herby. There we go. Flint. Here we are. Have some herbs. Oh, there you are. Got those herbs I asked for. Yep, there you go. This'll do nicely. And, sorry to impose upon you, miss. Oh, another new recruit. Didn't realise until after that you were. What to answer your question? That's probably on your mind. Yes, it's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around. All the more reason to be grateful when our countrymen can spare some for the cause. Though that comes at a cost too. Too many villages, too many children, more deserving than us. But the man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So partake as we must. We never lose sight of the dream. Exactly. Okay. Oh. Equipped, thank you. for some... This gear being really small. Yes. Done, quick arm. Yep. Quick arm. Get that material on there. Get all material up. There we go. Right. The swarthy resistance fighter is at a wit's end. Damn it all, where could he have got to? What are you looking for? Oh, pardon me, fellow lover of freedom and justice. You haven't seen a ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground, as if a certain bloody fool had dropped it. Not be you, sir. Aye, be him. Found it this morning. That much I know for certain. I've not even left the reach since, so it's got to be on the round here somewhere. If you've got a month spare, which way I went to help me search? I spent some time near the temple at the first earlier, so it might be there. That's me. I've got to look around the officer's pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know. Man, I could easily just buy another one. But even so, please help me find it. Sentimental attachment. Something I know all too well. Okay. Not a beards around here, that's for sure. There you are. Ward of the Destroyer. There we go. Give it back to the fella. Boop. I swear I've searched high and low, but it just won't turn up. There we go, buddy. What the hell? That's the one. That's my lucky ward. Yeah, God's send sister. Before I was born, my mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the First, where she, like others, received the blessing of the monks. And then Frederick came and burned it all to the ground, mad bastard. And after he came, the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. But I still keep to the old ways, as do many others. And when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories and the scripture. That's what my mum taught me. Good stuff. Right. Alpha Node must be making themselves useful to the Resistance. And with that, another task is complete. Ah, Clara, I heard you've been keeping busy. Aye, that she has, and we thank her for it. It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Minago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castrum Valandia to General Anderlin personally. Cool. Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to the Castrum Orleans before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together? That seems a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well. I'll wait for that view at the pass, but not for too long. I expect Kryl and Y'shtola will wish to remain here to support the Shurigans. But nevertheless, we should go ask them. Yes. Time for a swim. I remember once upon a time it was impossible to swim across this water expanse. But now we can swim with impunity. Oh, so there's an animation for sprint swimming too. That's cool. Ah, Y'shtola when she's still dressed in white. Does she have her eyes here? It's Artemis. I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside. The joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it's imperative that we offer them our full support, as was the case with Ishgard. However, this is not a choice to be made lightly, no less on others' behalves. This is a war, and every side must decide what part he or she will play. I'll fight for Alamigo, for my father, for Aida. I'm in to the end. The choice was made for us ere we were born, brother. And the Empire, when the Empire marched on the Eorzea, it was to put nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all. Ram Balseir and Valdonoras were but the first to try. Though your favour is surprising, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am of course of the same mind. The present situation is unattainable, and further complicated by the existence of Ilbred's Primal. I believe we have no resource but to directly and openly intervene. I thought this was a foregone conclusion. Given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed information, then yes, I am still fully committed to this cause. For it is ultimately the self-same cause that I've served since I first pledged to serve Master Louise, and the Circle of Knowing. Salvation of Eorzea by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking to the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I came here from Infilia. That hasn't changed. However, I would like to stay with Y'shtola for now and tend to the wounded. Fair. As for you, Clara, are you, to quote our dear friend Lord Odamant, the woman who slew guys from Balliser, and some half-dozen primals beside? Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many looked here as a hero, and heaped great expectations upon your shoulders. But you, like every sire, must decide for yourself. I'll fight the Empress. The Empire poses too great a threat. We can but carry on for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. As long as there's a battle to be fought, I'll be there. To be frank, Elfie, this isn't my fight, but I will do what I must. I just wanted to be a humble adventurer. I see. Well, it pains me to hear you speak thus. Let me over your candour. There was a time when you would have kept such thoughts to yourself. Okay, Stola, Krail. Do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance to Blaze. I would ask that you remain here by Conrad's side. We shall go on, or Manago will leave without us. Might decide you join us, Clara. Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castronis would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I'm sure I can convince Manago to wait a little longer. I'm definitely coming, I just rather not. Sprint. Up we go. Here we are. So you'll be accompanying us? Oh, glad I am to hear it. All set? Excellent. Then let us be off. Green lizard on the way. Let's get on the bike. 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 See if we can skip past all of these. Fluty fellas. Oh wait, there was a whoops. And teleport. Rahaban! Or Rabahan? Rubahan. Welcome back, comrades. What news? Greetings, General. I am come at Commander Kemp's behest to brief you on latest developments at the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experted veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scions. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot. Yes. Just so. General, we propose that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castrum Velandia. Capture Velandia? This will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary for our ever to push eastwards towards the capital. There is no profit in delay. It's only a matter of time for the Guardians learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell him to take no chance. Bring every able-bodied Alamegan who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Velandia watched. Assess its defences. Every fortress has a weakness. I would know this one's. If there's no objection, General, might the Scions join Marshal Terrapin? Yes. By all means. If that is all, let us be about it. Wait. And on that note, I think I'm going to call it there. It's been a short stream. But I'm definitely coming down with something, I think. Let's see, is there anybody we can raid? Yes, there is. We shall raid Anna Skirdy. It's been a while since we've graced her with our presence. Da da da. And so, like, follow, subscribe wherever you see this, and ta-ta for now.